I'm telling you, it would be very, very, very difficult, if not impossible, to have you guys here playing under 15 cricket. So enough really can't be said about the contribution of Winlott under the stewardship and the leadership of Mr. Murray Bullock. So I'd like everybody to give him a round of applause. Right. Yeah. And I really didn't speak too much about the contribution from SVG Cricket Association under Mr. Dougal James as well. And I'm sure there are a couple of members. Kashaka is the vice president. Well, I mentioned Mr. Hola, he's also part of the board. Samantha Lynch, they always do their bit to ensure that tournaments, when run here in collaboration with the Umpire Association, it is run properly. So thank you again for your hard work. I want to now speak a little bit to the under 15 boys. I want to believe that you guys would have enjoyed this tournament. I know a lot of you did not achieve what you came here for. Would I be safe in saying that? You guys, is that true? Now, I like to tell stories, and I want to tell you a story. I don't know how many of you know a fella by the name of Devon Smith. You know Devon Smith? The Grenadians would know Devon Smith. Devon Smith is a former West Indies player, former Windward Islands player. The reason why I mentioned Devon Smith was that at the age of 15 years, Devon Smith represented Grenada's senior team. At 15. And what's important about that story is that he faced the likes of the same former West Indies fast bowler Ian Allen at 15, Cameron Coffey. At 15, McNeil Morgan. These were Windward Islands fast bowlers, big men. At 15, Devon Smith did that. And he not only did that, he succeeded. His first game, I remember watching him in St. Vincent. He made, I think, 50 odd. Why am I telling you this? You guys are under 15. You guys are not too far. Is that beyond you? Is that beyond any of you? To play for your national senior team at 15, at 16? Well, I guess that's up to you. Why is that up to you? Because you more or less hold your future in your own hands. If I mention Virat Kohli, everybody here would know Virat Kohli, right? Virat Kohli. I read an article a while ago. Virat Kohli, when he struggled in England, he went to England, he was struggling with the bat. I think he averaged across 10 games or 10 innings, 13. He was really struggling. You know what he did afterwards? Afterwards, he said he trained every day in the nets for 3 to 4 hours every day. He trained so much his hand was injured, holding the bat too much. So why is that important again? If you want to succeed, if you want to be at the top, if you want to make it onto the West Indies team, to make it to the international level, to become a top elite cricketer, what do you have to do? You have to train more than everybody else. You have to work harder than everybody else. If everybody else is doing 1 hour, you have to do 2 and 3. That's how it is. Everybody here cannot play for the Windward Islands. Only those who would have excelled. You have a lot of coaches here. You have people, I'm sure, back home who would be more than willing to help you. And it doesn't take a lot of people with your age. 2 of you can go down to your grounds, can have throwdowns, you can do things, do the boring things over and over. You do something 1,000 times, you get better at it. But everybody will go on to play for Windward Islands or West Indies cricket. Those who will go on will be those who really want it, who see the need for it. And you have to ask yourself, have you done justice to your skitter?
Someone who's been there and have put in the hard work and was able to be successful the way he succeeded in his career. This time, before I just call on the next person to bring a brief remark here, I just want to acknowledge all the umpires and the match referees for this tournament who are here. So can you please stand and let's for your hard work. Yes, on behalf of the players, I just want to say thank you very much for job well done. At this time, let's call on Mr. Murray Bullock, the chairman of Winlott, and he will come and bring to us brief remarks.
Thank you, Mr. Burnett, members of the head table, Dougal James. I want to congratulate you on your recent election as president of Cricket SDG. Mr. Romel Currency, congratulations are in order for your appointment as CEO of Windward Islands Cricket. Given your track record, I know you would do an excellent job. Congratulations. Mr. Olivier, you are a very hard worker, and everybody who is around cricket in St. Vincent recognize that. Keep up the hard work. I want to join with the previous speakers in congratulating St. Lucia for Dominica, congratulating Dominica for achieving the remarkable distinction of being the champions. And not only are you the champions, but you have demolished the host team. You demolished the host team in your first match. I believe you bowled out St. Vincent for the lowest, if not one of the lowest scores in the history of the tournament. That is a remarkable feat. So congratulations. And I hope those teams who didn't win would be motivated to perform even better or much better in the years to come. I hope you listened attentively to what Romel had to say. Romel's remarks were also very important and very far-reaching. Those remarks are coming from somebody who has gone through the system, who has reached the highest level, and he knows what he's talking about. So I hope you would file it in your memories and use it for future reference. Winlott is a not-for-profit company that is owned by the 4 Windward Islands lotteries. One of the main objectives of Winlott, the Winlott Company, is to deepen and strengthen the ties between the 4 Windward Islands, especially in the field of sport. And I think, and Dougal James is also a member of the board of Winlott, and we have demonstrated our commitment to the development of Windward Islands cricket over the years. Winlott as a company, we have sponsored the senior 50 over competition, Windward Islands cricket competition. We have sponsored the under 19 Windward Islands competition, and we have also sponsored the under 15 Windward Islands competition. Together with that, we are one of the prime sponsors of the Windward Island School Games. And this year, St. Vincent and the Grenadines will be hosting the Winlott Island School Games. And we have already indicated and we have already indicated that we are prepared to sponsor the Winward Island School Games as well. And I think we can safely say that next year Winlott will be sponsoring the Winward Islands under 15 cricket limited overs cricket tournament. I know you guys came to play cricket, but I hope you enjoyed yourself, you had fun while you played cricket, that you would have made friendships that will last for a lifetime, and that the experiences you gain by participating in this tournament would serve you well as a young cricketer. Not every, Romel mentioned Virat Kohli. I'm excited about Virat Kohli, Brian Lara, but not every cricketer can be a Virat Kohli or Brian Lara, batsman that is. Some can aspire to be a Shivnarayan Chanderpaul. We tend to forget that this guy is one of the most underrated cricketers in the history of cricket. He is the second highest scorer of runs in Test cricket for the West Indies. And on at least 2 occasions in limited over matches, one at Arnasville in St. Vincent against New Zealand, he scored 18 runs in the final over to clinch victory from New Zealand. And also against Sri Lanka, he hit the last ball from Chaminda Vas for 6 to score. So you see, you might have the flash, you might not have the flashy, exciting stroke play of a Virat Kohli or Gill or Brian Lara or Richie Richardson or Sonny Lambros, but you can be a Romel Currency. I want to thank those persons, those of you who stayed at Murray Heights Hotel. You were exemplary in your behavior. We enjoy having you here, and we hope that we wish everybody all the best as you move on from here. And Merry Christmas and all the best for the new year. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Bullock, for your brief remark and encouragement to the players. At this time, now that the speakers are out of the way, we can get into the awards presentation. And first up, we begin with, I'm going to ask Mr. Jenry Oliver to come in, please, and help us with the trophies, and Mr. Dougal James, President of St. Vincent and the Grenadines Cricket Association, will come and help handing out the awards. For most runs, no, okay. We're going to start with the player of the game. For each game, match 1, St. Vincent versus Dominica. This player picked up 3 wickets for 8 runs from 6 overs. He's no other than Dylan John. Want me to come? Okay, match 2 was rained out, so we go to match 3, St. Vincent versus St. Lucia. This player scored 24 runs from 49 balls and picked up 4 wickets for 17 runs from 9 overs. Neil Poyet. Match 4, Grenada versus Dominica. 4 wickets for 23 runs from 9.5 over. Aravind Bishop. Bishop. Match 5, St. Vincent versus Grenada. This player picked up 5 wickets for 29 runs from 8.3 overs. Zach Thomas. Match 6, Dominica versus St. Lucia. This player scored 44 not out from 87 balls and picked up 1 wicket for 21 runs. This player is Arnisho Fontaine. Arsenio Fontaine. Okay. Yeah. I work with a sister whose name is Arnisha, so the Arnisha Fontaine is still in my head. Match 7, unfortunately, that was rained out, no results, and match 8, no results, so we didn't have any player. I will keep those 2 trophies for myself. Okay, so we can ask Mr. Dougal to please stay as we continue. In terms of the other awards, most runs in the tournament is 91 runs. 91 runs was scored by Kenil Nielsen. Thank you very much, Mr. Kenil. Most wickets, we have a tie for most wickets of 9 wickets each. Let's invite Zach Thomas to come first. Picked up 9 wickets in the tournament. Followed by Aravind Bishop, who will come second. Aravinda. Most catches in the outfield, this youngster basically following the footsteps of his father, who was represented St. Vincent and the Grenadines and also Windward Islands. Alston Bob, 4 catches. Most dismissals by a wicket keeper. 4 catches again by the wicket keeper. And I'm going to take my time to make sure I don't say Arnisha Fontaine this time. Arsenio Fontaine, please come. We're going to come to the MVP for the tournament just in a minute, but I want to just bring the umpires up and match referees. For the umpires, Mr. Dougal, you can still remain here and you will do the honors. And Afran Byram, please come forward. You have your check in the form of a plaque. Mr. John Williams. Followed by Mr. Andy Batiste. Mr. Cornelius Edwards. If he's not here, can somebody collect on his behalf? Orlando Bilingi. Chevron Clark, Camille Green. So Mr. Andy will just collect on everybody's behalf. For the match referee, Mr. Selwyn Allen, Mr. Golden Graves, and Mr. Andy Batiste. So thank you very much, Mr. James. I'll now call on Mr. Bullock. Mr. Murray Bullock, please come forward and you will do us the honor in handing out a couple of awards and medals. First, the MVP for the tournament. This might come to as no surprise to anyone. This player picked up 1 wicket, took 5 catches, 1 run out, and scored 71 runs in the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Arsenio Fontaine. Mr. Fontaine, I think we'll need you back as the captain for Dominica team to let's have the team come first to collect the medals and then you will collect your championship trophy. So the team, Dominica team, let's put our hands together as they come forward, led by the captain. Lead your troops. Lead your troops, Mr. Fontaine. Come forward, come forward. Come. Yes, as you come. After the championship trophy has been handed, we still have a couple more items before we're done. Skipper. Skipper. Coach and manager. Come back. And here's to the champion trophy. Put your hands together again. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, you need to come across in front of the banner. Okay, thank you very much. And congratulations again. After we're done, we can do all the more taken pictures. Okay, just a couple more items before we are done. Second to the last item, I want to call on Mr. Craig Emmanuel, Chairman of the Selector Committee, to come and tell us who's naughty or who's nice.
Pleasant good evening to everybody in attendance here tonight. Before I'd like to begin, I'd like to obviously make mention of Mr. Bullock, National Lotteries, the President of the Local Cricket Association, Mr. James, CEO of the Windward Volcanoes, Mr. Currency, and Financial Controller, Mr. Olivier. Myself as Chief Selector and my panel extend supreme congratulations to the Dominica team for being this year's competition champions. Well done to Coach Casimir, and well assisted by his manager, Mr. Thomas Kentish. Well done, guys. I must say, commiserations to the Grenada team. You guys fought very well and very hard. Commiserations to you guys. To the St. Lucia team, as former champions, you guys did well. But as we go in the game of life, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, but you represented yourselves quite nicely. Good job to you guys as well. To the local team, St. Vincent, all is not lost. There is a long way yet to go. All right? So, and now I get to the meat of the matter. So as I call the names, the gentlemen will come forward. Okay? First and foremost, Keneal Nelson. Aiden Burton. Kevon Bartholomew. Basinio Fontaine. Zach Thomas. Jordan Charles. Aiden Scholar. Aravinda Bishop. Neil Poyet. Dylan John. Desron Mitchell. Jashon Joseph. Elon Pascal. And Tyrese Hackshaw.